What's up? Monday. One of my favorite days of the whole week. I love Mondays. You know, you've been sitting at home, not having to do anything all weekend long, and you're just like going, God, I just got to get back to work. So, what are we looking at? Looking at raspberry sour from Avery Brewing, 7.1%. This is actually for a sour, a lambic style. This is quite a ways up there, but I'm guessing between the fact that it says Avery and it has foil on it, this is going to be good. I don't want to get my ass kicked by Mr. Holster, so I am reaching for the sterling silver, and you can tell because if you don't polish it, it tarnishes. And I know it's not going to help you to see it, but I want to use the this year was this 2000, the Renaissance Fest, the glass that I got from my friend Matt. So hey, look, it looks something like this. Can you catch it while it's pouring? And with this, it should take about 52 of these to get through this. Wow. See now this is why I normally, cleanse the palate and cleanse the, properly clean the glass, and I didn't do that this time. But I have been. The beer fairy was here, dropped off. What do you drop off? 3 cases of beer, and all from a brewery that I haven't had a pleasure to try. Beaver Island. This is he dropped off a red IPA, Sweet Mist Chocolate Oatmeal Milk Stout. Might be cheating on you on that one because he said he was going to come back a little later and wanted to have one of those with me. And a German ale, all from Beaver Island. Yes. Okay, we're good to go. Still not totally pissing off Mr. Holster, so it definitely has a sweet sour. Cheers. Definitely in that lambic characteristic. It smells sweet, but it's not as sweet to the taste. But for the style, it's right on. Plenty of carbonation. Yeah, in case you're wondering, that's what it looks like. Sorry, Ed. I'm really wondering who has the highest alcohol percent for this characteristic. Didn't do the brew review yesterday. Got busy. I think Salty Shellback. Have you ever seen a grown man naked? Amohead. Do you like movies about gladiators? Now these are all on the, there was a whole bunch on the raspberry. Ammohead, Ms. B, there you go. That's how it's done. Drop the mic and walks away. Laugh out loud. Ammohead, the zoom in on the beer girl's ass just brought a tear to my eye. Such a beautiful sight. It's kind of hard to type with my left I can't quite make out what he's saying there. Zeus, just awesome, with a link to Fulker Arms, the Omega. 6.5 Creedmoor rifle, weighing in at $4,000. That's sweet looking. Sharky, hope the furniture shows up macho pronto. Well, shipping confirmation for the Palmetto Lower is puts it in my hands probably Thursday. See that? That's the overall look of disappointment. The furniture kit as is shown out for delivery. As a matter of fact, while we're chatting, and I'll read a comment so I don't waste your time while looking at this. The one thing that's cool about the company that this is coming through, I ordered that furniture kit from a company called Two Testicles Tactical. I'm hitting the track shipment button. According to this, it says delivered. Delivered to the front porch. Hang on. Through the magic of editing. Hey, how's it going? So, yeah. Whoa! Freaking me out. Where'd that come from? And all you people in California and Jersey. Personally, I hate these. The Douglas County Disabled and Homeless Veterans Build is done! And it's going in this case. Sweet. I know there was a little what was I reading? Sharky 762, I hope that furniture shows up macho pronto. Jonathan, watching while assembling an IKEA and drinking a strawberry shortcake. Got one good thing going for me, you decide. Okay, first comment. First comment on the Imperial IPA. NIHAP. Bulwark 1911. First Lady. Hell yeah. Ed saying first, really being third. Josh saying fourth, being fourth. J-Dog, here. Joey Cuz, here. Oh, these are original comments, guys. You got people writing this shit down for you, I guess. Josh, 3 people claiming first. You all lose. I take first, fourth. Ed, Merca. Josh, wow, my kind of brew chick today. I still aim to please. Jonathan, this was, well, that Josh's comment was on the raspberry one, and Jonathan's mile long is on the raspberry one also. On the desert island style, porter seems to be one of the most underrated styles. I've had some kick-ass porters, yeah, so have I, that might as well be stouts. Yeah? And like you, I've had some thin porters that might as well have been brown ales. My favorite is Founders Brewing Porter. Founders, that's a good one. I see where you're coming from with the stouts. No doubt, this is one of my top styles. It just seems that in my area, there are a few smaller breweries that are kicking major ass with the porters. Tail Point in my area does a vanilla bean porter that is second to none. Many coffee porters fill that need too. Now, if you are talking only one beer on the desert island, it's going to be Bell's Expedition Stout or Bell's aged version of the same beer. If it was only one forever, I think I would go with... I honestly think I would go with Bent Paddle Double Black from, it's either 2 years ago or 3 years ago. It was before they did the whole Madagascar bean. That one I really liked the most. But again, the any of the double blacks. I don't care if it's this year's, last year's. If that was it, that was all I was getting forever, that's what I would do. Maybe right behind that might be 1050, but the double black I like more. That's why I can't wait to get JR10 Desert Gold's feedback on this. Gillian426, Eric, what's up, my friend? The blog radio show website wouldn't let me log in again. The web page sucks. I gotta talk to John Solar about that, because you're not the only person that says that. Gillian, America, my best country. Absolutely, amen to that. The DFC, only one of few Scony beers I like. I'm with you. I like the New Glarus Lembex, but other than that, there's not very many things I've had from Wisconsin that are really like, yeehaw! Gillian426, Christine does the whiskey like I do, straight from the bottle. Let's not encourage her. Lunatic Dad, good work, my man. Thank you, sir. John Solar, top 20, hell yeah. Aunt Keck, 15th, cheers to all my fellow American patriots. I'll thumbs that up. Crazy Scotsman, minute 54, not bad. Crazy Scotsman, comedic value in the episode is quality. Crazy Scotsman, now that's a case. Holy shit, no kidding. It's like, you know what? I bet you I could get the Pelican 1750 inside. Oh, it'd be close. I bet you could get a Pelican 1750 inside that case. Mr. Holster, I think I am 12th, but who really cares? Oh, I do. Because I heard that if you're 11th, you're cool. If you're 13th, you're really cool. But if you're 12th, who fucking cares? Mr. Holster, minute 56, you are starting to get with the program, damn it. Crazy Scotsman, America. Mr. Holster, my gut still says not a bull. Okay. The shirt, yeah, I know. I wasn't that drunk. Crazy Scotsman, that's some flag pride right there. Zeus, sweet deal on the gun case. Looks like you could hit it with a truck. Honestly, compared to a Pelican, I would, right now, if you told me, Eric, I'm going to take your Pelican 1750 with your JP, you know, the one that has, like 10 grand worth of rifle and scope in it, and I'm going to drive over it with your pickup truck. How do you feel? Honestly, I'd say go ahead. Now, if you said you were going to drive over the, what is it, the SBK, I think that was the brand. I've got this exact case, well, not exact case, it's just a tad bit smaller. I have this case right here. SKB, I'm sorry. I have this case in a pistol case. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you could drive something over that one too, but I can definitely tell you that the Pelican is a heavier duty case than the SKBs. But still, it's still a far cry away from what I had for the BMG. Mr. Holster, doubles as an armrest for a drunken buffoon. Now I'll take that. Take the back. Looks a little too short for me. Dang, that is a steal. Good work, sir. Thank you. Yes. When J-Dog sent me the link, it was like $439, and J-Dog is saying this is a deal? I'm like, I didn't want to insult him, but, you know, I know he likes good stuff, but I know he also likes good prices, and $439 for that, I don't know. I don't know. I would have never done it online. I would have wanted to actually look at it in person, but for $149, shit, yeah. What I don't like is it doesn't have. You could get it. It does not have the double layer of foam inside that you then cut to match the rifle that you have. Instead, it has a set of generic tie straps in it. There's like 4 towards the bottom that don't really work with a rifle, no matter how. I mean, I guess if you put it upside down, which I know, technically speaking, it should be in there upside down. That way you're carrying it, and you're not carrying it so that it's laying on the optics. But I don't know, it just had a weird strap setup in it that, I don't know, of course, you'd spend probably almost as much buying the foam inserts for it. Oh, another thing before I get too far along, I got in contact with Tactical Wingnut, who won this Tac Pack box, and in more, or should I say, and another example of who a lot of you guys are out there in our community, Wingnut said, "Awesome, but can you do me a favor? Can you put this in the next Justin's Final Mission giveaway or fundraiser?" This is going in the youth build. Now, Tactical Wingnut is a sponsor, and it's going right here in the box with the rest of the goodies. So, thank you, Tactical Wingnut. Crazy Scotsman Whiskey. Mr. Holster, I care, and I am betting you are going to like what you see. Forward assist, why try to force a round into a chamber that you should be trying to get out of there? Exactly. You know, normally I would have probably gone for a little lesser, but it's the Crazy Scotsman that is requesting a shot of whiskey. So I'm going to do good whiskey. And I dribbled. Now I'm wasting whiskey. But it came out looking, wow. You can tell when there's alcohol when it actually starts to discolor the bar top. Crazy Scotsman. The Crazy Scotsman is responsible for this. We talked the other night and we divvied up our list of manufacturers, and he's just like, the girls build. I said, Christine, wants a Wilson Combat barrel in it. And he goes, I got someone at Wilson Combat. So here it is. Here is the Wilson Combat barrel for the girls' build. I'll have to talk to Jim and find out. Look at that, man. They dimple it. That's awesome. What, hey, would you like to see my gas hole? Right there. There's my gas hole. This is a 1-8 5.56 NATO. Crazy Scotsman made a phone call, and not only did Wilson Combat divvy up the barrel for the girls, Justin's Final Mission fundraiser, but they also sent a Wilson Combat lower parts kit. Crazy Scotsman. And Keck, hey, you can get Ms. her Harley, then weaponize it. You have no idea how badly I wish I could afford to get her the bike that she wants. I could sell the JP. I could sell the JP and be halfway there. Yeah, okay. Heffy 67, top 30. Who is this Heffy 67 that he speaks of? Aunt Keck, what's going on? Technical difficulty? I hope not. Mr. Holster, does the plan involve not finishing that brew? No. Never. Mario Mosen, this fucking guy now thinks he's a lucha libre wrestler. Nothing like seeing your fat ass in a tight nylon spandex suit. Tardisius, nice 50 cal case, Trump train. Thank you, my friend. Yeah, I didn't want to spend the money, but for God's sakes, that's a lot of case for $150. Joey Cuz, holy shit, $150. If it doesn't work for the BMG, that'll make one hell of a way to transport your dead midget hookers. Joey, a friend of mine wanted me to tell you so that you could tell your friend that you can get a real doll in there. Ed, it's pronounced Yavapai. That is one hell of a case for the BMG 50, only $150. Yeah, I tell you though, I put 3 boxes of ammo and the rifle in that case, and then brought it upstairs by myself. It pretty much looked like me bringing a refrigerator upstairs. Wait, Big Ragnar Papa, the government is good for three things: stealing your rights, selling them back to you, stealing your money through taxes, and wasting the money by giving themselves raises and premium benefits and supporting worthless, non-producing scum who keep them in office. Absolutely. Sharky, that's a sweet-ass brick tank case, my friend. Thank you. J-Dog, LOL, yeah, pretty sure that the Pelican 1750 fits inside the SKB. I don't, honestly, they're sitting side by side, and I could do it and just they'll answer that question, but J-Dog, I think you are 100% right. J-Dog, I could use it as an armrest. Yeah, you could use it as an armrest, because when he's down here, he's like this. Powerman 1972, thanks for the pic of the previous brew chick. I can now confirm that she definitely is not a chick with a dick. Nope, she is completely dickless. J-Dog, I might get a case even if I don't have anywhere to put it. It might fit under your bed. Well, I don't know. It's not like I know exactly how that looks. Or do I? Stalker. Smile money. Remember, cooperations and the rich pull the strings of government. Balance is the key. We're just, yeah. See, the problem is we are just flat out getting the shaft. We will always be us, and they will always be them. Or, as Weirdo Loser says, they. And Keck, after we give libtards their own country, can we nuke them? Yeah. Smile money. Guntown, where would it be? Would you and Ed be kings or just co-mayors? I would like to hear this project fleshed out on blog radio. Yeah, we could go through. We could put together a hypothetical scenario for won the biggest lottery, and me and Ed built Guntown. First of all, there would be no kings. Granted, they say absolute power corrupts absolutely. I'm just being 100% honest. I win the biggest lottery possible. The next day, you will see me upload a video snorting cocaine off of a prostitute's ass. Guaranteed. I'm sorry. That's exactly what will happen. I would like to think if I was in charge of my own little micro government, we'd have a group of people, and that group of people would just make sure that our community was protected. Definitely would be a gated community. We'd probably get a hold of those people that build the robot vacuum cleaners, and we'd make really big ones with GE miniguns mounted on them, and they would rove around the perimeter. All of our residents would, we wouldn't chip them, because then we'd be part of that evil government, but, you'd have your identification, and that would make it so that the machines would not instantly nuke you into a pile of ashes. But I'd like to think that we just had a community where we got together and decided things as a group. I don't want to be in charge of everything. A well-run, tight group, a family scenario like that. I think there needs to be some elders that, just like in that kind of situation, the Amish, the mafia, Italians, there has to be some structure, but I think with a tight group like our group is, shit would just get done. We have a community meeting where we just decide, who wants to take what, that kind of a thing. It would be a fun experiment, though, Ed, as far as putting it in order. Muzzle first. Holy shit, that is a large case. I would hide a couple of libtards in that case. Libtards compress nicely because they have no soul, so you might get 3 in that case. Damn it. I love that. Okay, normally someone has to call it out, but I'm sorry, but with muzzle first is with muzzle first comment being that like that, I'm pouring that man a shot. I could get 3 liberals into that case because they compress easily because they have no soul. Hey, have you noticed that we've upped the ante from 3 Kunstains to 4? That is a victory for me. It's too loud or too old. That's a damn nice case. So far, I'm not, like I said, if I was to critique anything, I would like a full foam insert, and I would cut it out for the BMG and whatever I wanted to put in there, instead of, here's a whole bunch of tie-down straps. But for the money, I'm not complaining at all. It's too loud or too old. Great review, brother. Cheers. Thank you, my friend. The real Cobra Burnout. I missed your face. Sorry about the mess. Sick fucker. Ammohead 73. You're a dick. Oh, hang on. Oh, I can't. Was that Ammohead 73? Ammohead 73. I'm thinking Ammohead 73. What is it about Ammohead 73 that I like so much? Ammohead 73. Let me tell you something. Point of view from this awesome 3-gill break from DR Guns as we travel down the barrel to this unbelievable handguard from DR Guns. Let me tell you something. You know how passionate I am about Owenworks and the fact that Alicia keeps us in parts for every single Justin's Final Mission. But this is the sexiest, nicest feeling handguard I have ever had the pleasure to have on a rifle. And let me tell you something. DR Guns is sending a complete billet receiver set for the girls' fundraiser. As we travel up the path of happiness for my good friend Ammohead 73, we'll notice the DR Guns Ambi selector switch right across the street from that incredible Hyperfire trigger, and the DR Guns extended latch charging handle. I would love it if it was an Ambi, but I definitely like this very positive feel. And this trigger, just hands down incredible. And then we continue on, Ammohead 73, to the Luth AR fixed stock, which I have to say, with the exception of trying to put this in your safe and finding a case that'll work for you, the Luth AR fixed stock, I actually like the fixed one more than the MB3, the adjustable one, but that's still, if you're looking for options for cheek rise and all of the above. So that moment was brought to you by Ammohead 73. And that stands as the last question. I'm hitting the refresh button. Ammohead 73 is standing. Of course, I've got, according to my spam folder, what is with this Serena W chick? I think you're great. Here's my Instagram page. You know, at one point in time it was all fun and games, but not anymore. Now you're just deleted. So, here we go. Well, we know how Mr. Holster gets if we don't finish our libation. So, there it is. There's the last of it. I can tell you about it and drink it at the same time. There's more bubbles involved when that happens, though. The raspberry sour ale with raspberries, added, aged in oak barrels. Now, hang on. You know, I'd almost have to have one of these that wasn't aged in oak barrels to tell you. The finish, it definitely does have a little bit of that oakiness. I take it back. I should have waited. I should have waited for the good strong finish. 7+ percent, 7.1%, which is pretty good for a sour. I really like this, but then again, I knew that before I even opened the bottle, because Avery just gets the shit done. On the E scale, I'm going to give this a 10. And if you're into the Lembic style beers, this is really good. And it tastes even better out of a vintage, a 17-year-old Renaissance Festival glass from Minnesota. Chanhassen, Minnesota, to be exact. One last flyby. I want to thank Muzzle First, the mystery donor, Zeus, for making this possible, Sharky 762 for this awesome looking furniture kit to make this thing stand out, and Alicia at Odinworks. So, Palmetto upper, Palmetto lower. The only thing special about the lower, other than the furniture kit, is this is the Palmetto State polished and enhanced trigger. You know, I'm not even sure what the... We can now, thanks to Tardisius. Whoa. This thing's freaking awesome. I can tell you exactly what that bad boy pulls at. .4. £4 pounds, 15 ounces, so pretty much sitting right at call it just under 5. 4.2. And just call it. I guess, you know, I'm gonna go with 4.5 pound trigger, which I know Christine wants to write all this stuff up. Tomorrow I will be bringing this out to Todd at the El Dorado. I think they won't have the camo on there, but I think I'm gonna grab a couple of black P-mags and throw it in also. So again, cheers, guys. Thank you for everybody that made that possible. I will let you guys know what Brad is looking for the promotion of the Purple Heart Memorial and the rifle that he wants for that. Tomorrow, why don't we look at Lime Pilsner from Uinta Brewing. Okay, guys, cheers, and again, thank you for everybody that made that possible. You have no idea how much that means to me, and that's why I am I am so proud and happy for the friends that I have. Cheers, guys.